So this is a quick video. I think I figured out some things. I may have mentioned it earlier, but your medical establishment is not exactly ethical. What they do is they steal cells from you. It could be saliva, even vomit, diarrhea, pap smears, your skin, eye, a piece of hair, saliva. And what they do is, they develop a clone. They've somehow managed to design clones now, and it suits your frequency or something. And then I think on the surface, your so-called friends and all that, what they do is they gather your DNA again. It could be, you going out to lunch, drinking a glass of wine, and they take your glass of wine home, and then they hand that off to Black Ops. And then Black Ops gets your frequency from the sample of wine that you had lunch with, who you thought was your friend, and they know the frequency. And it takes them probably a couple of days to break your frequency with the smart meters. But what they do is they use that sun simulator up in the sky into all the homes. And what they're doing is a spider network web where they can do astral sex with whoever they want. See, I was sitting there, I was watching Alexander the Great, and it seemed like Alexander the Great had, he married an ordinary girl or something, but he was deeply in love with his boyfriend. And the new wife, saw him, and she's like, "What the fuck is that? You're in love with a dude?" So the more things change, the less they change. I'm not here to knock down homosexual activity. I'm here to knock down the activity itself of violating people's sacred space. When you're married to somebody, you're married to somebody. If you don't want to get fucking married, don't get married. Don't pull the bullshit. Staying single is fine. But this is what they've designed. And they designed a clone. Now, Britney Spears did a video on this, on how she wants to destroy all the cloning centers. They design these clones, and I've seen these babies through my pineal gland. I've seen this shit, where they mock you and they go, "Haha, see what we can do. We can create babies. This is yours." But it's really not yours. It's you. So it's you. And what they do is, in order for you to have some kind of connection, something, they have to use this clone. It's kind of like a link up. And they take your sleeping consciousness and they download it into these clones. And then that's when they can violate you, because your consciousness is tied to I think your soul. It's who and what you are. So it makes sense as to why, I wake up in the morning and I'm all fucked up. It's because they're beating the shit out of me at night, because they hate me. So, that's how it is. And they always show up whenever I reveal the truth. This planet is all satanic. Now, I'm not saying everybody is, but I would say about 90% of the population is down with this whole AI system where everybody can have synthetic telepathy, mind-to-mind sexual things, or whatever you want to fucking call it. Because the biggest sexual organ is your brain, right? It's the central nervous system for all of your bodily functions, your heart, your liver, whatever, your toes, everything. And that's why they implant people. Now, I think that they implant more and more people with implants because we're more of a quote-unquote a threat, because we will reveal their secrets. Because, I don't exactly like getting my ass kicked through REM sleeping. Okay? This is what they fucking do. They have no consideration for you as a person. None. They just use you because they're reptilian people. They have copper-based DNA, and they don't give a fuck. And they kidnap, they violate children the same way. They instruct children through the dreams on how to be part of this Masonic order. Trust me, if there was no synthetic telepathy or any of this shit, these children would be normal, okay? They wouldn't be as vile as I've seen them, because the parents train their children to go along with this Masonic order. They do. I am giving you the straight scoop, man. And you wonder why things are fucked up. See, then they're chemtrailing. See? Oh, and I have a hologram bird in front of me. Holographic. That thing up there, I don't know if you can see it. It's floating. Not that. That. That is probably a drone. Oh, it's a hologram though. I can see the technology. There's a sphere around it. It looks like a bird, but it's not a bird. And it's coming down. Oh yeah, you motherfucking think I'm fucked up. I ain't fucked up. See that thing? I can't tell if it's a bird or a drone. It looks like a bird, but it is definitely hologram. See? It's holographic. There it is. Something to look at. Something to ponder. Like I said, is it live or is it Memorex? It's got a red sphere around it. So that means it's part of the, you know what that is? That's part of the Sun Simulator. That's their technology. Ew, cool, that was interesting. The bending of light. Yeah. So that's what it is, people. They invade your medical files, find out who you are. They follow you from school, from cradle to grave. So, you know, anytime a child is born, you're not free. So that's what the war is about. You think you're free, but you're not. Because once the doctors get a hold of that baby's DNA, it's game over, man. It's game over for that kid. The kid will be, you know, tracked and traced for the rest of its life. So if this is what you want, this is what you got. This is what they're implementing. You know, they're fucking scum. They're lizards, and they eat humans. And they eat their own too. You know, it's the old saying, Lucifer eats his own. So, you know, just because you work for the dark side, don't think you're fucking safe. I am not kidding you. You are not fucking safe. Because they already know who you are. They can come knocking on your door anytime they want. They don't even have to knock. They just jump into your room. They have jump room technology. Yeah. It's all bullshit, people. Smoke and mirrors. But the technology is being abused on your chakra system and your pineal gland, your DNA, who and what you are. And they think they own you. They fucking think they own your ass. So, you know, and parents hand over their kids willingly. That's why you have so many missing people. It's because the parents, like, you know, lie to their kids, and you know, they lie. I know all about betrayal, people. I do. So you can't run that past me. I already know. I already fucking know the betrayal shit. I already know. That's what makes me strong. Because I've already been down that fucking road. Everything on this planet has betrayed me. Everything. Teachers, medicine, cops, strangers. Y'all have fucked over yourself. And you steal. You steal from people who have psychic potentials and able to do shit. And you're all fucking, you're fucked. Taking shit that doesn't belong to you. That's the truth. Doesn't fucking belong to you. It belongs to that individual and their rights. So, you know, y'all can suck my dick, as far as I'm concerned. How'd you like it if I tap into your psychic power? Huh? And steal your shit and block you. And then poke and prod you and stick shit up your anus and, you know, stick shit up your penis and your vagina. Yeah, late at night. And then you wake up and you're fucking, you're in pain. Unbelievable pain. So much pain that you can barely stand on your feet. Yeah, that's how much fucking pain we're talking about. Where you think that you've slept at night, but you haven't slept at night. They've done violation of your REM sleep. When you sleep at night, you go into 4D. That's when you can fucking be creative and do things. You can go out in outer space if you wanted to, if you fucking slept at night. But they don't want you to go past that. They want to keep you down here on this fucking planet. That's why they put the sun simulator up there, the fucking moon, and they got some fucking bullshit link up to, I bet you, Saturn and Jupiter. That's how fucking heavy this shit is. Pisses me off. And all I ever wanted was just to be left the fuck alone. And guess what landed in my lap? Well, that's what they've done. They take cells from the baby or child or the adult and they take it to some fucking lab, probably underground, and genetically make you a clone. And then at nighttime, when the time is right for the clone to be fully functional, I guess, they have people here on the surface who get quote unquote close to you. Hey buddy, let's go out for lunch, right? I'll buy you a beer, right? And then the bartender's in on it, because after you're done drinking your drink, you think your glass is going to be secure, right? Guess what? Your saliva's on that cup. So the bartender knows your buddy, because they're all fucking Masons, and they put it in a bag, and then it gets connected over to Black Ops. Black Ops takes 2 days to run their sequencing to your frequency. See, they match your frequency through the smart meters when you sleep at night. And it takes them only probably 2 or 3, for me it was about a week. It took them about a week for them to break into me, but they did. Trust me, I was fighting them. But there was just too much pain going on, and it was just too much pain. Took them about a week to fucking knock me off my feet. Yeah, that was real fun. Yeah, you think your buddy is there to, be your buddy? There's to get your DNA. So, we have a DNA war on our hands. They think they fucking own you. Anyways, I hear the Pappy in the Vatican's in trouble, so we'll see how this pans out. I already know about him. He's Nibirian. He's part of the Nibirian bloodline. Saw that shit too. Alright, I gotta roll out.